Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to my Fallout 4 series of the Bleachers to the Fens Sheriff's Department, where today we are right where we left off in the last episode, still doing the Scourge mission, where I am very worried about what Lily is about to tell us. Oh my, I mean, I already knew Lily was a bit, shall we say, interesting with how she deals with raiders, but we heard some stories last time that, oh dear God, she's just sadistic. And, yeah, she has a plan for how to kill those guys down there, which requires us going to get something for her, which, I mean, why couldn't we just shoot them, Lily? We were there. We could have just shot them. But no, she wants to do something horrifying, I assume. So yeah, we need to go have a little chat with her and find out what her plan is. I'm very worried about this. I mean, already when we were at Nuka World with her, you know, shoving that one dude's head up his butt was already kind of extreme. Oh, and then all the stories of wood chippers we heard last time. Oh my. Okay, well, let's get to the other side of the building to hear her plan and see where this is going. Lily?
Alright, you seen those busted utility pipes in the room they were in?
Uh-huh.
Notice how they're meeting in the basement?
I mean, I don't see where this is going. What are you getting at? Yeah, I mean, I do actually vaguely remember seeing them. Yeah, I saw them.
Good, so I'm not imagining things being this easy.
Oh no,
See,
what are you doing?
We got an enclosed space,
Uh-huh.
a port to access it,
Uh-oh.
and I know I've got some flares and handy fuel at my place.
Oh no.
It's got a shitload of raw energy packed into it. A full tank of that shit keeps Twisted Mister in the air for months.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna have us a little wiener roast.
Oh dear
And
God.
the raiders supplied the wieners. 5 of them.
Lily, you need
In a
help.
hurry, so I'm gonna ask you to grab them. Normally, I take my power armor off to maneuver anywhere in my safe house. Look, right up there, to the west under the bridge, that monorail car?
Uh-huh.
That's it. You can get up there using the fire escape stairs below it. The fuel is in the back there underneath the second table. There's a flare on my workbench. I'm gonna slip back into the basement and block the exits while you're up there rifling through my stuff. And don't steal none of my shit while you're there. I got my eye on you.
I'm definitely going to steal your shit. It's me. It's me. But okay, so we're not actually having to go all the way back to Diamond City. I was wondering about that. That was one thing after the last episode I was thinking in my brain is like, why are we going to waste all that time of going back to Diamond City to grab things? But nope, apparently she's got crap nearby here. Okay, cool. Safe house. Got it. Oh, we're going to burn them all alive. Lily, you need lots of help. Okay, so we need to go. Why did I go around the building this direction? I have no idea. Okay, alright. So we need to get to the fire escape, which looks like probably right here. And make our way... Oh, I immediately miss it. Okay, and make our way up. Oh boy, Lily, you need so much help, my dear. You need to have a long chat with the doc. A very long chat. Oh my. Alright, yeah, we're gonna roast some raiders alive, it seems. I mean, I guess I was about to say not as bad as putting someone into a grinder and turning it off halfway through, but burning alive is kind of... It's definitely not a way I'd like to go. Okay, we've discovered Lily's monorail safe house. You can now fast travel to it using the marker on your Pip-Boy map. Oh, lovely. Wow, chain chimes right in our face. Got it. Umbrella. Alright. Hardened combat rifle. Okay, she's actually got a lot of stuff in here. Ooh, an inventory sorting thing. Sweet. Huh. What's in there? Interesting. I don't think I should activate that. Alright, let's not steal her shit. She's our friend. Slash person I'm somewhat afraid of. Alright, let's just grab the Mr. Handy Fuel. Lovely little place in here, though. Very nice. Yeah, the mod maker on this really have just such... really lost my train of thought with that sentence. The mod maker here really made some beautiful interiors with places. White phosphorus flare. Oh, God, going to white phosphorus, eh? Sweet. Alright, bring the flare and Mr. Handy Fuel to Lily. Yeah, I like it's like a little slice of the Bleachers. Very cool. Always such well-designed buildings, interiors. Alright, back out to the theater district. And let's, oh God, roast some people alive. Lily, why? I mean, I understand she hates raiders, and raiders are awful people, but she's even worse than they are with how she kills people, which is just a bit excessive. I mean, yeah, kill the raiders, sure, but just shoot them. Just shoot them. Why do all these horrifying things? Oh my. Also, if I was these raiders, I wouldn't even meant to try and make a plan to murder her. I would have been making a plan to get the hell out of Dodge. If I had seen even a fraction of the things this woman has done to their raider companions, I'd have been running for the hills. Hi, Lily. How are you? I got the stuff.
Hey. All right, here we are. Let me get that handy fuel from you and we'll get started.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm clicking it. You're a psychopath. You know that, right?
I'm efficient. There's a big difference.
No, you're not.
Efficient. You're just standing there, not being efficient. Give me the goddamn handy fuel.
Yeah, if you were efficient, we would have just shot them while we were down there. This is very inefficient. I had to run to go get crap. What am I supposed to do?
Be a responsible citizen and handle the flare. Drop it into the pipe here when I'm done with the handy fuel.
Oh, great. You're making me light them on fire. All right, here you go.
Great. Let me get this poured in there. Then I'll let you know when to drop the flare in after it. Just hold on a few seconds.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
There we go.
Oh.
Just give it a few seconds to drain in there and the fumes to clear. Won't take long.
Okay.
A lot of air rushing through that pipe.
Got it. Ah, there.
All right.
I was about to say, how are we doing this?
Crack that flare and drop it down the pipe. All
Okay.
we gotta do is wait for the fumes to find the flare, and kaboom! No more raiders.
Yeah, again, we could have just shot them. But, all right, drop flare. Nice.
They're gonna be smelling this shit rolling over the floors any second.
Uh-huh. I'm kind of waiting for that, like a little poof of flame to come out of the pipe. Well, we have screaming.
Well, that doesn't sound like any explosion I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
no, because they're just burning alive. Oh, there's the fire. Sweet.
Yikes. Definitely not going according to plan.
No, because it
It's
would have been a boom.
It's alright. Just give it a few seconds. It should blow.
Uh-huh. Yep, just horrifying, ghostly screams. Got it.
You know, I gotta apologize.
Uh-huh.
I thought this would go a little faster.
Yeah, definitely not efficient, Lily.
So, what's been going on with you lately?
We're doing small talk now while we wait for them to burn.
Place in right field?
You know, haven't really done much with it yet, but I liked your room better.
So do I, which is why I wanted it back.
Fair.
Sorry, but me and Rizzo got big plans for a family, and that room's at the center of it. So are my neighbors.
I mean, I can understand you liking the neighbors you're around, but wouldn't it have been better to grab the larger place for you starting a family? I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, I like it because it got lots of space.
That's what I was saying when the sheriff said you can have it. You can set it up just how you like it.
Boy, those screams, they're still going. I think I saw a rat in there.
Yeah, but they're your rats now. And isn't that what counts?
I like that response. And the screams just keep going. You know those people are burning to death, right?
What? Oh, yeah. Huh. Yep. I'd have to agree with that assessment. I'm sorry this has taken so long. I did not expect to have to stay for a barbecue here. So I guess today we learned I'm not a demolitions expert.
Very true. Very true. I mean,
God,
you still need help, though.
What's taking these guys so long? Are they wearing asbestos underpants or something? So, what did you think of my monorail car back there? Pretty cool digs, huh?
it is. It is very nice. Set that place up yourself?
I fixed it up myself, yeah. My best guess is someone used it as a shelter right after the war. You know, some old supplies were in there.
Oh.
Then they left, and it looks like nobody else used it till I came along. Couldn't have hauled all that up there without the power armor.
That's fair. That's fair. So, I liked it. It was really cozy.
I staked the claim because it was halfway between the Atom Cats and Diamond City. Makes it a natural stopover for the trip. You ever need a place to crash, feel free to use the couch across from the bed. No stealing my shit, though. That includes the food.
Aww. Wait, how's it been? I'm trying to remember the map right now. Okay, I guess, yeah, the Atom Cats are, like, to the southeast of Diamond City, but this is, like, to the direct east of Diamond City. So you gotta go in an L rather than a straight line, but okay, fair enough. You know, I didn't think it was small at all. I thought it was the cozy option, so yeah.
Earth to Vault Rat?
Hey!
Come in, vault
How
rat.
dare you call me a vault rat? What's taking them so long to die?
I know, right? Can't explain it. Guess why they're the bosses. Tough to kill. They still burn fine, though. This reminds me. DP is talking about moving dinner night to a barbecue on the patio this summer. How cool is that?
Interesting. Interesting time to bring that up. I don't think I'm up for a barbecue right now.
Inconsiderate bastards. Now let's get in there. I'll drop my card and we can call it a day. You can even keep whatever we find in there because you've been such a patient sidekick.
I still don't like being your sidekick. Still don't like being your sidekick. Okay, go make sure there's no one left. Got it. I'm sure they're all dead and burnt to a crisp, but gone out. Oh, hey, I don't have a full magazine. There we go. And basement ahoy. Where clearly I am going to loot all the things. I don't need Lily's permission for that. I'm a loot whore. It's what I do. Oh, it's smoky.
Knock, knock.
Uh-huh.
Night apartment. Hope we're not too late.
Goddamn,
Ooh, all
Lily,
the
you.
Smoke. It stinks in here. Man, we must have cooked the fuck out of those guys.
I mean, yeah. Duh. No, it's Jet. I don't want Jet. Okay, well, how are all you in here? Well, that's an ash pile, and some more ash piles in there, it seems. Oh, yeah, she blocked off the door. Move them up. Oh, dear God. Lily, you really need some help. We really need to get you some psychiatric care. Well, I'm not seeing loot on their corpses.
Damn, it's like that Unstoppables comic I read one time with this new guy called the Bunsen Burner.
So you're the villain.
Except in the comic, he didn't burn to death because, well, that'd be kind of a pointless power, you know? Not bad for a day's work. 5 raided tribe heads all in one night. Word's gonna spread, believe me.
Oh, yeah, well.
Grab what you can and let's punch out. We're done.
I mean, I don't see anything on them. Shouldn't we let the raider back at the lake go? I mean, I am going to click that, but, guess they couldn't take the heat.
Sidekicks ain't supposed to make the jokes. Besides, you're no good at it.
Says you. You've had the worst jokes. So, what comes next?
I don't know. Maybe head back to the department. See if anyone needs anything done. Make sure the place ain't burned down without us.
I mean, I'm sure they're fine. Yeah, what about the raider back at the lake?
You mean Squash?
Squeaks?
It's kind of a long walk and I'm pretty tired.
Of course you are. On day's work.
Damn right it is. Let's get out of here before I smell like a barbecue for the rest of the week.
Lady, I gotta loot. Terrorizing the raiders of the Commonwealth in a not-so-anonymous fashion as Lily's sidekick has gained you some notoriety. Among them, you have gained the Scourge perk, which adds plus 5% damage to all raiders. Ooh, I like it. Neat. So is there actually any loot in here? Oh, Lily left her calling card there. Got it. Oh, there's no loot in here. That's all been burnt up. I mean, at least I got that. Oh, hello. And don't care about the rest. All right, out we go. So yeah, I guess we just leave now. Is there any loot I missed here? Oh, hello. Nothing else of value. Also, hold on. What's the Scourge thing? Oh, Scourge is just gone now. Okay, so that's entirely done. Well, that's going to be our next one, then, that we're going to do, the shish kebab, because we can't continue on with her private little war until we do that. But I don't want to start this yet. What I want to do, I actually want to head back to Walden Pond. I want to see if we can actually release that bandit. Or if they're dead now. They're probably dead now, let's be honest. I'm intrigued what's going to happen there. And if we do release them, what's Lily? Is Lily going to be pissed about that? She might be. We might have to quick save before that. But yeah, I want to know. I need to know. She says she's too tired to go back out there, but I'm dragging her along with since she is my companion. Alright, so yeah, let's go check that out. Back to Walden Pond. Over here. No, that's the reservoir. The hell's Walden Pond? There we go. Got it. Let's move. Oh, where exactly was the outlet, though? I mean, I could just go down and follow the tunnel again, but... Oh, yeah, where exactly was the outlet where we ended up at? I don't remember. Well, yeah, I'm intrigued if Squeaks is still there. If they are, that's going to be hilarious. I'll be a little bit sad if they aren't. Okay, where do we actually go here? Where do we go? Where do we go? By the water. Down over this way. Okay, so I assume... yeah, they're dead. Well, poor Squeaks got eaten, it seems. Lily, you got any comment about that? I'm hoping she does. I kind of doubt it, though, but... Lily? Come on, over here. What are you doing? I need you to be more close. There we go. Got a comment? Nothing, huh? Well, they got eaten. So,
Hey,
Lily, hi.
What you got for me?
Well, I want to talk.
Hey there.
Good work.
Stolen lollipop added? What? What? Hey, what is this place, apparently?
I got nothing to add.
Oh. Oh.
Hey.
Okay, back to
Sure.
talk.
What's happening?
Why'd I get a stolen lollipop? That was all I had. What? More options. I just wanted to check in, make sure things are all right between us. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's click that for here in a moment. But I think we ought to go our separate ways. No, what's more options? She can do medical services. That doesn't seem right. Start the shish kebab runner mission. Oh, that's amusing. Okay, back. Yeah, are things all right between us?
Things will be great. As long as you don't try nothing on me.
Fair. Back.
What do you want to know?
Heard any rumors?
Yeah, it took a lot of work to get Twisted Mister back up and running for DP, but he fits the decor nicely. DP paid me back with the room. Good deal, huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so... About people. About the sheriff.
The sheriff, huh? Well, I first met her over a decade ago, while she was still a caravan guard after leaving the Outcasts.
Ooh, nifty.
Her route stretched pretty far west of here, closer to the pit, so I wouldn't see her very often. She didn't say much back then either, but everyone in town remembered her. One look at her, and you knew nobody fucked with that caravan.
That makes sense?
Kinda had a hero worship complex about it back then. Given I didn't have a mother and my only role model was a bitch named Max Black.
Yeah, I
That
know.
gunner
We killed her.
attack on Diamond City you heard about from a few years back where Oaks lost his wife and daughter?
Yeah.
It's her leadership during that battle that made the guards ask her to stay. When the sheriff's department became a thing. I ain't getting into the reasons why I left Diamond City with Zeke and what happened, but she eventually sent Crenshaw to talk to us. Turns out she wanted to make a deal for some of our power armor parts and supplies. Which is where I came in. I hauled all the stuff the cats were able to bag every week to bring it here on Large Marge for the sheriff's department. But the tools to clean it up back at the Atom Cats weren't so hot. So I'd use the ones here at Diamond City to recondition them before sale.
Fair,
I'd spend
alright.
so much time here cleaning it up and only spend a day or two a week back at the garage. So it made no sense to keep my stuff at the cat's garage. That's when I decided to move back here full time, but stay in Atom Cat. DP and me go way back, so he offered me a room in the Bleachers where I could stay and work in exchange for fixing up Twisted Mister.
Yeah, you told me about that a moment ago.
The sheriff isn't friendly, but I get along with her just fine. And so do a lot of us when you think about it. Nobody would believe it, but I think she's just shy, you know? Nervous about letting her guard down too much. The Brotherhood of Steel must have really done a number on her when she was a kid. Spears said they were extra hard on her because she was so good. It'd make things a lot easier when it comes to what Crenshaw said about her looking at me like a daughter.
Yeah,
He's right.
yeah, makes sense.
She wouldn't come out to Good Neighbor and risk causing problems with Hancock just for anybody, would she?
Definitely not. Wow, also, wow, we got a lot more than just about the sheriff there. We also got a little bit of history with her with the Atom Cats. Interesting. A lot more, in fact, than I anticipated. But, alright. And I like the thought of asking her more about these things, since we don't really have time to start that other quest today. Plus, I wanted to start it next episode anyways.
Feeling like you're talking to yourself?
I am.
Because I'm feeling that now.
Well, because you're right. So yeah, let's just ask her about some more things, get some more story. So, about the doctor.
Let me put it this way. Who gets to choose their brothers and sisters? Nobody.
I mean,
Babs and me chose to be sisters.
fair people do.
And that makes us closer than any blood siblings. Her and Rizzo are the most important things in my life.
Uh-huh.
I freaked her sheltered ass out the first time we met, joking I'd sell a fresh vault skin to a merchant when she was touring the wall.
Yeah, that sounds like
But
something you
it wasn't
do.
a few hours later, we were eating together in the diner, and I knew we'd be best friends. If it wasn't for Babs and that giant super brain of hers, I'd still be strapped to that chair with huge needles in my skull. I mean, not to discount you or Crenshaw, but you asked about Babs. I can't say I didn't lose hope when strapped to that chair, because I did. I saw the body double before they took me away. They even left the synth parts out of it as an added cover. That was a hard pill to swallow. The Institute showed signs of a strategy for once. And would you believe it was my kidnapping? But anyway, when I heard those shots fired outside my cell, I knew it was either you, the sheriff, or the lieutenants. And I knew someone had come because of something Babs figured out.
You aren't wrong.
She didn't lose hope like I did. And when she got that Gen 3 detecting contraption of hers up and running,
which is still
what
quite
was the
impressive.
first thing she did? She went and tested it on that body double the Institute left. She didn't hesitate. She went right for me. My life would be very different without her before the kidnapping. But now, one thing this whole deal taught me, it's easier to give up on yourself than the people you love.
You know,
That's
very
one
true.
way to know you love them.
Very true. That's like the best thing I think you've said. Other than that, you're still psychotic. So, other people. DP.
I grew up with DP right here in Diamond City. He's a little older than me, but he was still just a kid when Carla dropped me off with the guards. If I ever had a mother, I guess his mom would be the closest thing to it. If I ever had an older brother, well, it would be DP.
Okay.
Whenever I'd get hurt or couldn't find food, his mom would be there for me. She wasn't rich or nothing, but she did what she could for me. And between her and Becky Fallon, I always had a safe place to go when things got too hard for a little orphan kid. She had a bed for me and all, I just almost never stayed there unless I needed it. I preferred my own metal shack to anyone else's metal shack.
I mean, fair,
What
okay.
I remember most is that DP was just there for me.
Well, good
Like
on
his mother
DP.
was, even when he was a kid. Lots of times I got into fights and ended up in the dirt. DP would show up, just reach out his hand and say, "Come on, let's go see my mom." Years later, she, died of natural causes, and it hit DP pretty hard. He ended up on chems,
Oh, no.
throwing caps off anyone who would listen. It worried me, but he didn't want to talk about it with nobody, so he just told me to fuck off. That diner of his, though, when he found that, it was like he found a new purpose or something. He dropped the chems and immersed himself in getting that place running again. It was his idea to give the sheriff the rest of the complex past center field for the department. Such an obvious idea, only he could think of it. Who knew he'd end up being the unofficial zoning board of his own little district in Diamond City?
Nice.
Anyway, between you and me, I hope he and Babs end up together.
Really?
I've smitten with her since she got to town years ago.
Oh my god, I didn't know
She's
that. That's
playing
awesome.
coy with him, but I know her well enough to know she's into him too. It's just a matter of time.
Okay,
He's a
Lily.
good
Lily,
man.
we need to make this
He'd get
happen.
along well, and he'd treat her right.
We need to make this happen, Lily. Let us work on this. And hey, about the lieutenants.
The lieutenants are the sheriff's other gift to us. And they're all joined at the hip, and by now they don't know any other way to live but with each other. We call them the Four Horsemen.
Yeah,
on
we've been through that
account of them
before.
riding into the Fens with all those T-60s and sawed-off pickup trucks hauled by those horses. They were in the Brotherhood of Steel under the sheriff down there. But there was a big shake-up in the leadership. And they were loyal to the leader who lost. I guess a decent number of the Brotherhood of Steel left to form their own group of what they call outcasts after that. And Crenshaw tried telling me how they weren't like the first outcasts that eventually returned to the Brotherhood of Steel, but it got confusing. And that
Oh, they were a
incident in
second
Pennsylvania that
group of
Crenshaw was
outcasts?
talking about happened, and that was the last straw for him. The sheriff and her guys ended up bugging out on the Brotherhood of Steel and stealing a shitload of gear on the way out the door, including those T-60s.
Nice.
You want to talk about respect? A T-60 is pretty valuable hardware. Now imagine almost 20 of them rolling in for the city's new security force. When word about that hardware spread around Boston, the raiders practically packed up and left the Fens themselves. Between the power armor and the snipers, nobody in their right mind fucks with the Fens anymore.
Cool. Also, when they talked about the Outcasts before, I thought they were part of, the original Fallout 3 Outcasts. So were they outcast from, like, the more recent change in leadership? I didn't realize that. That is cool. So about other people, what else you got? You got Gary, Rizzo. Oh boy, we got too many people, and I don't got a whole lot more time left here today. Luna and McGilly. Okay, so yeah, that's all the ones left. I want to ask about Rizzo, and I think we'll end it there for the day.
My fiance?
Uh-huh.
Well, Rizzo was one of the most eligible bachelors in town until I showed up. A lot of girls threw themselves in his direction and got nowhere.
Uh-huh.
Right after me and Zeke left Diamond City for reasons I'll get into later, we headed south to Quincy to find our own way. Rizzo was the son of a merchant who died just the year before. He had enlisted with Quincy's security force to pay his bill. He was working the front gate when me and Zeke showed up. You know, asking the newcomers what they're doing in Quincy, the usual shit.
Fair.
He was supposed to be questioning us, but we both ended up making goo-goo eyes at each other the moment we made eye contact instead of doing his job. I remember he opened the gate for me almost immediately and got in pretty big trouble for it. Quite a first impression.
No, I was love at first sight.
In a city as fractured as Boston, every person roughly your age you come across is immediately assessed for their potential, if you know what I mean. I'm not gonna say it was love at first sight, but Rizzo was lighting up my dashboard when literally nobody else ever has. And that got my attention.
I like that phrase, lighting up my dashboard.
Me and Zeke cleared out those ferals in the Red Rocket and came across those containers stuffed to the gills with T-60s. After we formed the Atom Cats, Rizzo was one of our first recruits. I might have batted my eyelashes at him to convince him to join. It wasn't long before we were going steady, and we've been an item ever since.
Going steady,
much to
Jesus.
the dismay of half the girls in Quincy at the time. I'd been working on him to move into the Bleachers since I moved here, but he wasn't going to leave the garage until Quincy was secure again. You saw he finally popped the question before.
Uh-huh.
I've been working on getting him to do that for a couple years now.
Okay.
Can't wait till he moves in. I'm thinking a wedding in Babs's greenhouse with the Bleachers and the Atom Cats. Sounds nice.
You know what? I think it will be nice. Wonderful. All right, well, I think that's going to be it then for all these questions here. That's all I had. And amusing that we were having this conversation while standing over the corpse of this poor Squeaks here. But all right. So yeah, in the next episode, we will start up the Shish Kebab Runner quest, where we need to retire the synth posing as the head of a raider gang. Partner with Lily and talk to her to advance the quest. Got it. Got it. All right, so yeah, we'll just talk to her here. Cool. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you all have enjoyed, and you do come back for the next one. We'll start synth hunting for vengeance. But until that time, thank you for watching, as always. We'll have a good one.